through this process and that emotion, particularly of longing?
Yeah, actually, in my Fear Self-Compassion book, I write about that because my first book, Self-Compassion, I was happily married. And in my later book, Fear Self-Compassion, I was not so happily married. And I kind of talk about, how to deal with the breakup and also wanting to find another partner and feelings of longing. So one of the things I would always say to myself, and I still sometimes say to myself when I felt that longing, either for the lost relationship or wanting a partner or wanting to be in a good, healthy relationship, is I would say to myself, sweetheart, you're looking for love in all the wrong places. Right? In other words, we look for love, we look for connection, we look for fulfillment in other people. And it's wonderful when that happens, when things align so that, the person is acting in a good, constructive way and the relationship is healthier. We happen to have a partner. But ultimately, what I learned from my self-compassion practice is that ultimately the fulfillment we're looking for, which is that feeling of connectedness to something bigger than ourselves, right? That feeling of love in our hearts, that feeling of openness, that feeling. One of the things that we love about relationship is when you're with someone, you're looking in their eyes, you feel so present. And we think it's because the other person is there. But no, that presence is within us. And so, what self-compassion can do in that, when you're feeling that longing, is just to remember, I'm giving these feelings of love and connection away to the other person. They don't own those feelings of love and connection. The feelings of love and connection are within me. So I think it's an invitation to turn it around, turn it inward and see where's that source of the feelings of love and belonging and connection and presence. And if you do that, then again, relationships are great. They're wonderful. I'd still like to have a good, healthy relationship, but ultimately we aren't dependent on them. And when you really know that in your bones, that love and connection and presence and belonging and happiness is not dependent on anything outside of you, situations or people, that is true freedom.
Thank you for sharing that. If you have a moment, there was one more question that